Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are reaching out into the vastness of the universe and exploring Osiris New Dawn, as it was at full release. I have a love-hate relationship with this title. It had so much promise, but unfortunately it wasn't able to fully realize the dream of an immersive and rewarding survival experience. In Osiris, survival is not just a game, it's the mission. We will be playing as a ranger, a vital member of the United Nations of Earth Expeditionary Force, stranded on the desolate moon, orbiting the gas giant Theseus Prime, 20 light-years from Earth. Our mission? To Matt Damon our way out of this interstellar catastrophe and find a way back home. We're going to have to navigate through harsh terrain, deal with alien life forms, and try to find out what happened to the advance team who was supposed to be setting up the initial stages of the colony. But for now, we have a catastrophe to witness. My name is Ty, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and we will get right into the survival experience. It took us 60 years to get here. Hopefully we were in stasis pods. Geriatrics. Colonizing the universe. Behold the calamity. Despite our best efforts, the colony ship explodes just as we arrive at our destination. This game was supposed to be like Subnautica but for the land. And it's very telling in its intro. For its time, this game was beautiful. 2016. When I was a much more optimistic soul. And here we have crash landed on the moon, orbiting Theseus Prime.
Your suit has been breached.
Oh shit.
Patch your suit immediately.
We are purging oxygen at a rapid rate.
Bandage your wounds.
We have no oxygen left, but we have a bandage. And that has patched up our spacesuit.
Atmospheric conditions. Oxygen 0.4%. Pressure is 2.5%.
So you can't breathe this oxygen, because there is none. We need to find an oxygen bottle. There it is.
Plant-like life forms detected.
Now your oxygen stays pretty stable.
Report on the New Dawn and crew.
Except when you
The
jump,
New Dawn
run.
suffered a reactor overload during interstellar braking, causing the catastrophic system breach. No living crew members detected.
Everyone dead. Thankfully, the RNG gods have given us lots of rock. Before release, it was almost impossible to find a rock. Well, at least in my experience. I'm going to collect some planty plants. Berries. For our sustenance. And here's one of the little creatures that will be the bane of our existence. I can be rather impatient at times, and I've used up all of my oxygen looking for scrap. We need more plants. These relentless snubs, I think they're called, have breached the suit again. Lucky we have duct tape. To prove that we are the master of all that we survey, we are making landfall and setting our first structure. The scrap hut.
Construct a workbench for tool creation and repair.
Yeah, we
Alien life form
really need to
detected.
fix the knife. The knife
Collect
is
samples.
in a poor state.
Your workbench can recycle creature parts into hide for crafting leather. A furnace can be used to create metal objects. Oxygen is a natural byproduct. Remember to add fuel to your furnace.
Got the leather. Just make more leather. Repair this knife. Fortunately, it doesn't cost anything except effort. You have to click every time you want to repair it. I don't know why it just doesn't repair it fully. But that will get rather annoying, I assure you. Get the furnace down, And then we can start making oxygen somehow. Not a very fancy starting colony, but we will upgrade.
A radar can be used to find resources in a wider radius.
We need circuit boards and wires for that. I think we need space parts. 12 seconds of burn time should be enough to make something. In the early stages, space wreckage is our lifeline. We need to melt down all the plastic and rubber scrap. Get some glass made. I want to get in a real hut as soon as possible. We got meteors inbound. I have been killed by one of those once before. Using a stone tool to harvest a chunk of aluminium is not conducive for efficiency, but it's all we've got. Back to the workbench to repair our tools. Fortunately, this doesn't cost us resources, or I would go insane. Fortunately, I've got a good clicker. This makeshift chisel is just hard enough to be able to harvest those basic minerals. Another one of our harassers, the Skiliopod. There's no rhyme or reason to my collection at the moment, just everything that's available, we're looting it and making it into something fancier.
Are you there? Come in, Fox. Do you read me? Dawkins, you're alive. How did you survive the...
Explosion?
I'm stuck here in the nav module. Power systems are low and life support systems are damaged. You need to find Phoenix teams to help. There's not much time.
What about Zhang and Hawks? How are you on supplies?
Zhang and Hawks didn't make it. I was lucky enough to be in the nav module when the explosion happened, but Hawks was helping Zhang in engineering.
Roger that, Dawkins. I'm just glad you're okay.
They're dead.
This channel is using too much power. I must conserve. Please hurry.
What are we going to do? We have a crew member stuck up on the space station. They want our help, but we are living in the Stone Age right now. We have this creature here shooting all kinds of liquid at us. That was not consensual, my friend. Go away. Arachnoid. We have to repair the buggy, apparently, but we have to, I guess, find the buggy first. But we're going to mine everything that our chisel can mine safely, without having to run all the way back to camp to repair it. I could always bring a workshop table with me. So far we've discovered a few different varieties of plant life, and they all provide different resources depending on what you use to harvest them. I'm not sure what an extracting tool is, but we can take different coloured liquid from them. We will have to look into that at a later date, I think. But potentially more entries here for our botanists to study later. We've come to the mine entrance. I'm not sure how long the other colonists were here, but this is a pretty advanced mine. Ooh, storage locker. Ooh, all the parts we need to make complex items. And it looks to be a data disk as well. This is the skill tree. You earn XP depending on your different activities, whether that be killing aliens for combat, collecting minerals for engineering, and I think science is collected by collecting food and stuff. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Depending on your class, you have more points starting off. So I'm just choosing random things to upgrade our mining damage, especially gun durability, weapon durability, decrease oxygen use, things like that. Been playing for a while now, and we have a lot of skill points to spend. 24 engineering points, so we want to be able to get more stuff back when we recycle and salvage stuff. We've discovered the wreckage of a droid. I believe they're called Oompas. Yeah. And I've never been able to get them to do anything. Oh, hello. Shit. I didn't see you there. Come here. You want a hug? Oh, there's a critter with arms all over the place. A gnat. Creative name. A strange yellow liquid down there. I think that's methane or something. It's very sulfur even, maybe? Who knows? We're going to have a look in a minute. Copper and iron are pretty much the limits of our chisel. We'll shatter it if we try and hit anything else. So the little search grid I set up has been pretty effective at bringing in some pretty complex items, but I don't know what to do with them, and we're running out of storage space, so we're just going to make lots of stuff. About 2 kilometers from home and my chisel's broken, but this Oompa, yeah, Osiris mission personal assistant. You can follow, you can stay, and you've got an inventory, which is very, very small. So he will follow me around, but I don't know what else I can get him to do. Oh, I should mention there is a third-person view, and there's a bloody sandstorm, and it's now the opening to our door is facing the wind direction, so we're gonna have a crappy night's sleep. But that's our first full day on this moon, and we're still alive. Is that a good thing?
Seek reached.
Well, the sandstorm is unrelenting, and as expected, it blasted a hole in our spacesuit, so we're going to... Whoa, get off my ass! The jump scare is real. Ooh, that perfectly timed swing. I've collected all the man-made stuff within this radar zone. We only have mining nodes left. We found the buggy, and now I have all the things to repair it. So let's get a buggy. It was only very close to my camp. Alright, so... Oh, we don't have everything to repair it. Okay, got the aluminium. Oh my god, was that just to repair the hose? Yes, it was. We have 9 parts to repair the buggy. That's cool. That's cool. It's expected. Let's see if we can repay the favor with jump scare. Oh, yeah, we got him. Hit him for 6. You got to look around when those... See, that was pretty close. That could have killed us. Let's see what this mysterious liquid is. Methane. Liquid methane. And the plants are growing out of it. So now we've got a nice cup of methane to drink. We can fix up the buggy. So the fuel cell's in. We just need to fix the wheels now. We're going to salvage the old ones and build new ones. So we need full rubber and some bronze to make wheels. It's time to cook up some rubber. Who doesn't like the smell of burning rubber? I certainly do. And we get to breathe the oxygen that is the byproduct, apparently. So we're actually huffing on burnt rubber, yes. Can I see if the rock wall will stop me being blasted to death by sandstorms? But we need a lot of rocks. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. We'll just do this here as a monument to our success. This stone pillar I put here in the name of man. Right, 2 more wheels to go. And we are short on the rubber. Ah! I haven't got any more scrap rubber left, and I haven't been able to find the natural source for it yet. So I'm looking for parts that I can salvage for scrap rubber to turn into real rubber, but the problem is now I'm using good wire to do that. Right, yes. But it needs to be refueled with hydrogen. And we have hydrocarbon solution in the form of methane, but that's not going to cut it. We do have some fuel in the tank, that's alright. Let's go. Well, we got the buggy back to base, and there are some upgrades. With active scanner, puts a little radar dish on top. Fuel reactor. Like Back to the Future. Generic fuel items can be burned. Yeah, we're going to need that one. Then we've got the tank hauler upgrade and the cargo hauler for liquids or for solids. We have to be mindful of our fuel levels until we can upgrade. So I'm hoping that coming... There's a meteor shower, and that one looks like it's coming. Nope, it burned out. Hydrogen! We found it! Fuel for the buggy. We'll have to mark this on the radar. And we'll keep a spare jerry can in the boot. Or the trunk. Forged myself a proper chisel, so we're able to tackle much harder minerals now. These are a good source of water. I should mention there is also a very, very deadly threat that creeps around this planet. And if he catches you, he will kill you. We just started day 4 on this planet, and the bugs are still creeping in at night. We need to find the Phoenix base. So I have something more than just a rickety hut. This guy's shooting goo everywhere, but it doesn't seem to do much to us. Let's upgrade all of our workbenches. The goo shooters are just standing around, as is the Oompa. We've refined up all of the items. We're upgrading all of our workbenches and forges. Take that. Upgrade. Low heat upgrade can boil food and water. Alright, we were just about to head out and a sandstorm was blown in. So we're just going to patch up, eat up. Look at our manly physique. One curiosity of the engine is when you're in third person, it seems to mine much faster. We are effectively living on a large landmass. And outside of the landmass is just a rolling desert, which is effectively the borders. Oh, go away, you keep breaking. Now that I'm down here on the desert, I have this persistent critter chasing me, and I can't seem to get back onto the main land. Oh, the obnoxious collision noises. This might be the end of our adventure, boys. We cannot get back up there. Another droid. Another useless droid, is it? Will it do anything? If you're not sure where a precious metal is, just come to the mine. They respawn, so you can just harvest to your heart's content. The top of the HUD says there's a comms relay nearby, and I'm not sure if it's inside here with me or outside. It's solid mercury. It's a pain to harvest with a broken chisel. There's a door right here. Relay generator room. Where's the relay? Well, that's an unsolvable mystery. We need a key. Not sure what the agenda is now. Find the Phoenix base. Sandstorm rolling in. Let's just prepare for our expedition tomorrow. I prefer not to go out at night. It's pretty dangerous. The bugs and critters respawn at a rapid rate, constantly attacking. Repair the chisel. Our bench repairs slightly better than it used to. Got a better modifier on it. Less clicks required. Time to store all those precious metals that we collected, and I need to start thinking about food, for at the moment we are living off of UNE rations. And we have some berries, and a pineapple looking thing. But food will soon be an issue, I think. So, unless we want to eat the crab things, I'm not really keen on that. Oh, look at them all! Rah, they're everywhere! That's why you don't go out at night. The parasites everywhere, the meteors are falling on our heads. There are quite a few moments where this game is beautiful. Seeing the gas giant there with its rings rising over the horizon of this moon. Alright, we've managed to arrive at the Phoenix base, and it is an actual base. Got fuel storage here? Oh, it needs to be repaired. That's a shame. That means they're dead. The other guys are dead, just like this gnat will be, if I could ever get the sword out.
Where is everyone?
Fox, did you get to Phoenix base? What do you see?
Seems to be deserted, and all systems are offline.
That's strange. They were expecting our arrival according to the comms relays. But I can't access the new Dawn's computer systems. They're damaged, and power is low. It's getting cold up here.
I'll investigate. Hang tight, Dawkins.
Dawkins is in trouble. We've been down here for 5 days, and I have no prospects of getting to space anytime soon. This might be an easy fix. It's quite a large vehicle. Oh wait, we need a special power board. Zirconium power board. I'm probably going to waste this rubber on something else. We've got access to a forge. Let's build that. Might let us do something with our all the metal we've collected. Or the ore. Fill it up with the various botany. There's a few different options here. Steel, solar panel kit. Tactical knife. Put down a new radar dish and then we will get to damage inspection. See what we need to do to get this base operating. No sign of life. There's already an extensive solar array. And we only need steel to fix at least one of those. We have the gold. The airlock has taken a fair amount of damage and there are 8 pieces that require fixing. We need aluminum and plastic, wires, and that's just the airlock. The rest of the base is in a pretty poor shape, and we need some minerals that I've never even heard of. Zamak. How do you make that? Managed to find ourselves an inflatable dome, which will serve as our makeshift home. We're going to move away from our other camp. I may have to transition all the supplies across at some point. But at least we can sleep in a bed.
Vitals stabilized.
And it gives us oxygen, which is a nice addition. Oh, here's our friend, Mr. Worm. Say hello, Mr. Worm. Now, he's not too deadly. I mean, he is deadly if he hits you, but you can hear him. And if you take a few steps to the side... Oh, the truck! Oh, no, the truck. I forgot about the buggy. Oh, shit. Because of our friend Mr. Worm, our buggy is now in a worse state than when I found it. Is there some uranium laying around? Grab that. I am the best off-road driver. But there was a reason for me going up this cliff. And we're about to meet him right now. There he is. Hello, Mr. Crab. I'm pretty sure that the creatures scale up in intensity, or depending on where you are, because it gets to the point where you can't even look at the map without getting molested by a giant arachnoid, goose-spitting crab, I don't know. It's an alien world. It's a bug world. They're cowards. You shine a light in their face and they won't attack you. But turn your back and they'll jump all over you. There's the crab. He followed us all the way home. Oh no. We're at our first camp and this crab has followed me for kilometers. He's a crab monster. Not much more to say. So we have a very small inventory aboard the buggy. This might take a few trips unless I can upgrade the storage. Yeah, so we got to grab the cargo hauler if I want to make this effective. Got a cool little radar dome. Help us find those resources without having to place one down. Phoenix Base should be just over this hill. There she is. Apparently we can harvest potatoes with our own excrement. I can't wait to do that. So I broke down all of the resource generating things at the starter camp and we're rebuilding them now. The workbench and the furnace. Go to sleep. We're nearing the end of our first week here on this moon. Our poor friend up in space, running out of power and oxygen and supplies. The worst thing we have to deal with is crabs. Just all chilling, you know, ready to be chopped up. Sandstorm coming in. We need to get into bed again. We can't work today. That is one dangerous sandstorm. Let's just tie it off with some patch. There we go. Will be more duct tape than spacesuit pretty soon. But it is dangerous as heck out there. Storm's blown over. We need to get to work. I want to get inside this hab ASAP. Spend the morning mining. We have some kind of weird looking tree over in the horizon. Carbon is too hard. And we just broke our chisel. Fix up the chisel again. You pretty much have to keep the workbench on you to get anything done. We have enough resources now to build a fair amount of these exotic alloys. Except the Zamak. I need to find some zinc. Fuel cell? Let's try and at least get the airlock fixed today. The amount of times you have to come back to the bench, it's ridiculous. Right, we have 5 more pieces. We just need to find where they're damaged. Where's that last piece? We just need a bit of wire and then we're done. Success! We fixed it. Just have to fix up the pressure wall. What else do we need? A bug friend is chilling there behind the forge. Pretty passive if you leave him alone. Oh, we need all sorts of different stuff here. Gunmetal, nechrome. Hello. Parasite, barnacle looking things. Looks like the place where you grow food, the biodome. We need lots of glass. Need to get the shovel to work. One of the bottlenecks I'm running into is rubber. Badly need rubber. Build ourselves a shovel so we can get some dirt to turn it into glass or sand. Sand to glass. It can be quite a struggle trying to keep all the recipes in mind, what you have to build. We have quite a few skill points to spend in combat because of our constant daily ritual of slaying bugs. Let's get the durability up. That is an absolutely essential upgrade. We've got a laser chisel. Hopefully this will speed up. Look at that. He's holding it like it's a cannon. Let's get ourselves some carbon. And it did nothing. And it's already broken. It's useless. And I just broke the chisel too. The laser chisel said it was no good for large-scale mining, but it would be good for, you know, just taking samples. So if I wanted 1 carbon, I should have been able to take 1 carbon. Trying to get some work done at night, because the days are shorter than 24 hours. I believe they're only 10-hour days. I need to find a way to make gunmetal. But this hab should be fixed up by tomorrow, I think. Oh, and we might be able to get inside. Chisel's broken, let's fix it. Chisel's broken again, let's fix it. We need diamond to make a diamond chisel. I need a goddamn diamond chisel. What's that? You dug 1 load of sand and a shovel broke? Better fix it. We're getting about 10 loads of sand now per shovel, which is a good start. God, fuck, this game's driving me crazy. It has such good potential and it's just driving me mental with stupidity. I want to fix the viewing dome. Oh, we can see inside now. We have some amenities in there. Computer desk. Fix the chisel. Fix the shovel. To be fair, I am trying to break through the hardest materials known to man. How many chisels does it take to mine some chromium? Let's find out. Yes! Only 8 chisels. Nechrome is what we needed. I can do 1 ingot of that alloy for all that chisel work. Of the 7 days I've been on this planet, I think I've spent one whole day fixing chisels and tools. Diamond Chisel is just staring at me going, "Please make me. I will make your life so much easier. Just find a diamond and I will be yours." The reason I'm so persistent with the carbon is I need it to make steel. And I can make a few sheets of steel, but that's it. So I really need to upgrade my mining capability, and I just don't know how to do that at the moment. The scanner doesn't show any deposits of diamonds. The local mine doesn't have any diamonds in it. So we're going to make a machete and take it out on the bug. I need to vent some frustration. A week on this planet is starting to get to me. Angry thoughts creeping in on the edges, like a shadow. We can make a water distillery. That means that water is no longer an issue, I think. How do you get the water? Take a breath of the furnace juice. We've got methane in the top. Another droid. Thank you. We'll just scavenge him. I think it's time to upgrade the fuel reactor again. This means I don't need hydrogen anymore. I think I can just feed it fruit. Where we're going, Marty, we don't need roads. Just fruit and rubbish. Mr. Worm is pissed at us. Don't go in his graveyard. He's very protective of his worm corpses. Lots of debris. We need as much rubber as we can get. The critters are multiplying at night. They're just coming from everywhere. You can't stop the buggy. Come here.
It will help immediately.
They seem to spawn behind you the minute you turn your back. They're there. Let's head over to the mushroom trees. What's over there? I do need to find a natural source of rubber. Take a breather. No bugs in sight. Mining uranium in the worm graveyard at 2 AM. If that's not clickbait, I don't know what it is. We found enough space parts to get a generous serving of rubber and a few bits of plastic. We can make that into the hose, and then we are ready to repair the hab. Not quite able to fix everything. We need to make gunmetal. Gunmetal. We still have to sweep out the essential area. Oh wait, it's all finished. Must be the barracks that needs gunmetal. Okay. So the hab's done, and we might be able to get inside now. We have a second hab to finish. But we might have a safe zone. Let's get it fixed before the next sandstorm rolls in, which it is currently doing. Gets any more vicious than this, it'll start damaging our suit. More wire is required. We've run out of wire. I think that's the last piece. We can't get it finished today. Time for a breather and a rest. We've spent 7 sols now on this planet. The days are a little bit shorter than an Earth day. But we've met a crab, we've met a worm. We've been harassed by bugs. But we have the hab. But we need to find a way into orbit to help Dawkins. Can we do that before she runs out of supplies?